today we're making something really cool. This is a Jack Daniel's sauce from TGI Fridays. Love it. It's got Jack Daniel's in it. So because it's got Jack Daniel's in it, of course I gotta make it. So it's got a 1/4 cup Jack Daniel's sauce, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. It's got Tabasco sauce, red wine vinegar, brown sugar, some water, beef bouillons, and Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and get it all ready, and I'll put the ingredients on the corner there so you can get them. But yep, we'll do that, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. All right, 2 cups of brown sugar. I've already measured that in here. All right, and 4 beef bouillon cubes. Have to take them out of the wrappers individually. Go ahead and pop them in here. There they are. There's 4 of them. Just pop them in there. So that should be all the dry stuff. Let's go ahead and start now with the wet ingredients. All right, next we have a 1/4 cup of Jack Daniel's, which is, see, a 1/4 cup is about 60 ounces. So we're going to need a little bit more than one, about a little bit more than 1.5 of these. All right, so like I said, a 1/4 cup of this. And a little bit extra. Pop that in there. And 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire, however you say, you know it is, Worcestershire sauce. So 1 tablespoon of that. Alright, so also 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Hey, what you doing? Alright, and a 1/4 cup of water. Alright, 1 tablespoon of Tabasco sauce. Alright, I did 1 tablespoon earlier Worcestershire sauce. Supposed to be 2, so we'll go ahead and do 1 more. Alright, now we're just going to stir it up to try to help dissolve the brown sugar and the bouillon cubes. And as soon as it gets semi-dissolved, we'll go ahead and turn the heat on. Let this thing boil. As soon as it gets to a boil, we'll turn it down to a real low simmer and let it simmer for 30 to 35 minutes until the thickness that we want is reached. So I'll keep coming back in between there. Yeah, it's pretty much all dissolved. The bouillon cubes still aren't dissolved, but as we put the heat on, it'll dissolve. So there you go. The heat's on. I'll watch this until it starts boiling, and then I'll be back with you. Yeah, you can definitely smell that. You can smell that Jack Daniel's for sure. Whew, smells good. Make sure this doesn't go over. Could you imagine the mess? Whew. Take it off. Take it off the heat if it starts bubbling up too much. But most of this is all bubbles. Go ahead and take that off the heat. We're going to turn this down to as low as we can, really, because that would be one hell of a sticky mess. Especially with all the brown sugar, make a nice syrup sticky mess. Put it back on here. Make sure it's down on minimum, which it says it is. And like I said, we're going to watch it for about 30 minutes till it gets nice and thick. And yep, I'll be back with you. You can see it's nice and thick now. Wow, yeah, it should be just about ready to go. Oh yeah. Whew. Yeah, it's nice and sweet, but you can taste a little bit of that Tabasco sauce near the back of the throat, just a little bit, just enough to give you a little spice. Very, very good stuff. All right, we're going to pour this into our little container there, and yep, time to put it on our burgers. All right, so now the finished product there, look at it, nice and thick. Went ahead and poured some in this little container here. I'm going to put some on my burger. Just a little bit on the burger, of course. Look at that, nice and thick on there. Ooh. Go ahead and put me some lettuce and some tomato. Make it a little bit better. I'm going to put a little bit more in here. Just a little bit. Ah, look at that. Look at that stuff dripping down there. That's nice. Look at that. Alright, we're going to taste this thing.